touchdowns in a season. How might that affect the game plan in the red zone? Will they go more to the pass? We'll see. They're a pretty RPO-heavy team, but they do want to get their quarterback's record, and I'll keep you posted on how that decision-making is playing out down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The give to the single back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him...
Found the seam on the left. At the 30. Hits him with a stiff arm. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, James Madison.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
From deep, it's Need. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem that the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection.
Open space in the middle. The 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Appalachian State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, but a touchdown on the board. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. Stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for running room. Defense all over it.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
He's dropped.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football, how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Punt is on its way. On the return. Makes a move. And there he goes. Touchdown, App State. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Toss sweep to the right. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give on the counter. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds a crease. It's Adkins. A stopping pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Slots it away.
And you could tell the QB found a matchup he liked in it. That was a tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get him.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Let's talk about App State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Collins. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hits inside. It's Compton. Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Spits it out to the back. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Running inside. It's Compton.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Sees a crease. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, App State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trying to get started. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, it's Compton. Just enough there to get it to the 25. They pick up 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Selling the fake. He'll try to do it himself. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And man, this defense, they looked a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Comes down, it's Galloway. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. The Mountaineers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense set for a 1st down play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding...
The ball is out behind the line. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times when it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Hand off from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Adkins. He'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as clock runs before the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 16, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey, guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me at the half they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just run positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Compton. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, pressure's coming. Slings it downfield. Got a man. It's Need. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Need. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. They put the brakes on it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Gotta make the play on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Hands it off. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Duke's in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Run inside. It's
run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Escapes the pressure going right. It's complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'll try to open his quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to throw. Taken down. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Right side, it's Compton. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Slater. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man in the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're all over it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out wide left, it's Need. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but...
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Adkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, James Madison. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Across the 25, he's got room. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey, guys, down here on the James Madison sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's taking the deep shot. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Dukes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and